this is Preeti. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are staying safe and doing well. And welcome back to another episode of What I Eat in a Week. I know what you all have been waiting for this week, and it's definitely the giveaway winner from last week. But before I announce the winner, I actually have to thank you all for the overwhelming response and for you guys just bearing your heart all out and writing such intimate details about your weight loss journey. And it was amazing to read, and I had a really good time. It was beautiful. I cannot say it was fun because many of your stories were very heart touching, but it was a beautiful experience to read stories that very similar to something that you have already gone through. I had gone through this myself. I was overweight, I lost weight, I lost all of my hair in the process, and reading similar stories and experiences really gives weight to your own particular story and your voice. So I implore all of you, and I request all of you, if you're watching this video, please go to the previous video, the meal planning one, and please read the comment section. I'm sure it is going to help you in some way in reading everybody else's weight loss journey, and it is a very beautiful thing. Please go and do that if you haven't done that yet. Now about the winner, I've actually made notes on because I wanted to be very meticulous and give the prize to the right person. So I've chosen 3 names like we did the last time, and the 3 names, I'll announce the 3 names. One is Harika Reddy. Thank you so much for your comment. It was really heart touching. The second would be Sebona Khaliso Myond. I hope I'm pronouncing this name right. I'm so sorry if I got it wrong, but your story was amazing as well. And then of course there's Phoenix. Okay, I don't know what your role name is, but the username was Phoenix, so I've just written down Phoenix over here. Your story was very beautiful, very detailed as well. So for the winner is actually Phoenix. Thank you so much for sharing your story. I've actually even pinned down your comments so other people can go and read and see why I've chosen your particular story to be in there, and your story was very inspiring. And thank you so much for every time, the minute I was reading your story, I was like I was gasping. It was an amazing read and very inspiring, and I'm so glad that you've stumbled upon how to eat right, and you've been doing so for the last 5 years. It was really good to read. So thank you so much for sharing your story, and you are the winner. Please contact me on my Instagram DM. Just send me a message and we will take it up from there. But thank you so much and congratulations. But before we begin the video today, I wanted to talk a little bit about lockdown and weight gain. While reading all of your stories, there was one thing that really stood out and was common, and that was lockdown. That a lot of you had put on a lot of weight during lockdown, and I wanted to really get into this topic and break this down as to why did that happen. And the highest probable cause of this is being inactive. Even in a lockdown-like situation, if you had eaten only home-cooked meals, but if you did not exercise or were completely inactive and just were moving from one couch to your bed or a chair, you would have definitely put on weight, because your calories, your intake of calories is either the same as before, or it had even increased since you had nothing to do all day. This reminds me of one of Rujita Diwekar's eating principles, that is, eat less when you're less active and eat more when you're more active. In conclusion, you have to remember that even if diet contributes to 70% of your weight loss, exercise and being active contributes to 30%, and this 30% cannot be ignored. If you want to lead a healthy lifestyle, that you cannot ignore exercising and being active. So like I always say, try using the stairs instead of an elevator or an escalator. Make it a lifestyle habit that whenever you see an elevator or an escalator, but no, you go for the stairs immediately. Run to answer your doorbell. Make it a habit. Run to answer your phone, pick up your phone if it is in the other room. Run for your jobs even if you seem like a crazy person because this is something you're doing for yourself. When you're alone in the bathroom, just break into a dance. Put on your favorite music and dance like nobody's watching, because obviously in your bathroom nobody is watching. So no matter how tough your situation is, you have to make it a point to learn to love yourself, love the body that you're in, and make time for it and do some small nice things to it. And that's it, and I think now we can get on with the video. And as for the weight update, I am exactly the same as I was last week. I am 65 kgs this week as well, but I'm not stressed about it. It's completely fine, and this happens, and yeah, this is what it is. I'm having my post-workout meal. I've already, the 4 hours, remember, always. First hour is water. I've already had rehydrate. The second is replenish, where you eat a small snack. It can be anything. I usually eat a banana because you're supposed to eat at least one hyper-local fruit a day. And the third is protein shake. And the fourth is supplements. And that's it, yeah. So today's breakfast, we're making rava paneer chila, which is again a high protein breakfast and a vegetarian option. So come on, let's get started. Firstly, I'm gonna add like half a cup of rava, almost like 3-4 tablespoons. To this, we're gonna add a little bit of curd. Add a little bit of water. Mix it up. And let this rest for a bit. Grate some paneer. I'll just check the consistency. This is a little bit thick, so we can add some more water, and we can season this a little bit with some salt. To this itself, you can always add onion, capsicum, and whatever veggies you need. But today I'm running short of time, so I'm not going to do that, and I'm too exhausted. So that's it. It's just suji and paneer. Now to the shredded paneer, we'll add some seasoning. Season it with some salt and some pepper. Just add some ghee. I just made a mistake in the cooking. I added ghee to the pan and then added the chila. Don't do that. Add the chila first and then with ghee. I'm so exhausted that, I'm gonna chalk it up to mommy brain and exhaustion that I'm doing stupid mistakes. But it's still gonna work out. But since it's a new pan, it's gonna work out. But otherwise, if you try this at home, it'll not. So first put the chila and then put the ghee, okay? Alright. Add some paneer, top it up. So we need the protein. Not because I made it, but it's really good, very good. I wish I'd added more veggies though, then it would have been nice, but some other time. This is another very simple buttermilk recipe. Some curd, water, little bit of salt, and we're gonna add jeera powder to it. Yeah, this is how my mom makes, and in Rajasthan actually this is the recipe. And we just do this. I'm not gonna blend it in the mixer. Rajasthani style buttermilk, which is literally 2 minutes, is done. So I just got back from Rishikesh like last night, and today we are already shooting. So if I look extremely tired, it's because of the travel. and Taksh gave us quite a hard time. He was actually sick. Both of us had cough and fever and everything, but because of that, Taksh refused to eat. So in the last 1 week that I was in Rishikesh, he did not eat a single grain of food or any food basically. He was only surviving on milk, and he would have good quantity of milk, but only milk. And he refused to eat anything. But today morning I fed him, and thankfully he ate. I think it's the environment or maybe the temperature also, because Rishikesh was very hot. And now he's much better and he's eating, touch wood, and hopefully he continues to eat, because that is so torturous. Your kid not eating is so stressful throughout the day. So yeah, so if I'm looking a bit tired, it's because of that. Today's dinner is chapati and paneer. Alright, so I'm just quickly heading out to drop Takshu to my parents' place, and then we can resume work for the day. Right? Takshu, right? Come, let's go. Lock the door. So for today's lunch, I'm having simple chicken curry and rice. So for today's dinner, I'm having chicken chapati and with a side of Takshu screaming. So if you saw the struggle before, it's because Instamart, which is Swiggy, they sent me tender coconut with everything intact. They didn't even cut it. And I was like, it's been kept for like 5 days. I thought I would not be able to do it. But somehow I took a butcher's knife. I'm actually quite proud of myself for opening up a coconut all by myself. I'm really proud. And that's a perk of living alone. I think I've done so many things that I never thought I would be able to do. Like the whole interior of this house, the contractor work, everything was done by me single-handedly. And yeah, perks. Another update about Taksh from what I spoke about last week. We have actually found like a school for Taksh for his playgroup. Just play and come back, and it's just 3 hours and it's barely like 5 minutes from my house, and it seems perfect. Now I know Taksh is very young. I know a lot of you could have concerns that how can you put an 18-month-old baby in a playgroup, but it's only for 3 hours. And like I mentioned before, I'm the oldest in my house. There are no babies. Taksh is the only one. So whenever I take him out to like interact with other babies at the park, he doesn't even look at any other baby. There is zero interaction, and he's late on speaking as well. And so I thought this would be a good environment to get him that exposure, to open up a little bit, like, you know, to have something for other babies and other kids, to at least look at them. And so yeah, it's on a trial basis. So he's starting from June 8th, and I'm pretty excited. I'm already choosing like a school bag and a tiffin and water bottle, and I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna be fun. It's only for 3 hours, but even then I think this is a milestone, right? The first schooling experience or something like that. So I'm excited, and let's see how it goes. Today's lunch is rice with some soya chunks as well as curd. My evening snack, I'm just having this simple chole. And for today's breakfast, I'm having idli with sambar and chutney puri, of course.
Want lassi? Mama's lassi? Mama's snack? Do you want? Looking at me.
For today's dinner, I'm having 2 chapatis and I'm having dal. Hi, good morning. I just woke up. It's a Sunday morning and I'm actually editing our What I Ate in a Week video, and I just wanted to give it a proper end. Thank you so much for watching this week, and we couldn't do Friday since Taksh was a bit under the weather, and I don't know what is it. I think there's a flu going around because even I'm not well yet, and then I still have a lot of cough and fatigue keeps coming and going, but Taksh is fine now. And yeah, that's it. We'll do next week properly with all the guidelines and everything. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.